What if everything you thought you knew about Coachella was outdated? Because this year, it wasn't just a music festival, it was a battlefield of identity, power, and image, where every outfit told a story, and every story revealed something deeper. The desert air was heavy with anticipation. Thousands gathered under the blazing sun. But this wasn't just about sound anymore. This was about being seen, being remembered, and in some cases, being judged. It began with Sabrina Carpenter, and within seconds you could feel something was different. She didn't just walk onto that stage, she arrived like she had something to prove. Her performance wasn't just music, it was transformation. One moment, she stood draped in ruby red elegance, channeling old Hollywood confidence. The next, she shifted into shimmering champagne tones, glowing under the desert lights like she owned them. Then came the unexpected, a soft blue sweater, almost intimate, almost vulnerable. And just when the crowd thought they understood her rhythm, she turned again. Pearls, lace, a dramatic cape flowing behind her like a statement. This wasn't just fashion, this was control, reinvention in real time. And the crowd? They didn't just watch, they reacted. Because what Sabrina did wasn't normal for Coachella. It felt bigger, intentional, almost like she was quietly stepping into a new era of her career, one that demanded attention. But if Sabrina was about transformation, Karol G was about legacy. When she stepped onto that stage, history followed her. The first Latina woman to headline Coachella, and she dressed like she understood the weight of that moment. Gold, bold, radiant. Her first look wasn't subtle, it was commanding, a jungle goddess energy that felt rooted in culture and pride. Then came electric blue, exploding with rainbow fringe, moving with every step like a celebration. And then something deeper, a white outfit, accented with Colombian flag details. That wasn't fashion, that was identity. Every look she wore wasn't random, it was storytelling, and people noticed. Social media lit up, fans praised her, critics dissected every detail. But one thing was clear, Karol G didn't just perform, she marked her place in history. Then came a shift, a completely different energy, almost jarring. Justin Bieber walked in like none of it mattered. Oversized hoodie, relaxed layers, effortless, or maybe intentionally effortless. Because at this point, that look is more than just comfort, it's his brand. A quiet rebellion against the pressure of always being polished. And standing beside him, Hailey Bieber brought the balance. Vintage Dior, bright yellow, sharp pink accents. She didn't scream for attention, but somehow she held it. Two completely different approaches, one couple, one message. Style doesn't have to match to make a statement. And then everything paused. Because suddenly, out of nowhere, Jennifer Lopez appeared. Not announced, not expected, just there. The moment she stepped into David Guetta's set, the energy shifted. Crystals caught the light, feathers moved with every step. She didn't just join the stage, she took it over. For a few minutes, it didn't matter who was supposed to be the headliner. J.Lo reminded everyone why she's been dominating stages for decades. But not every moment hit the same. When Adele appeared, it sparked a different kind of conversation. Her look, sharp, tailored, entirely black, was powerful, clean, confident, but also unexpected. At a festival known for chaos and color, Adele looked like she had just stepped out of a boardroom. And that's where the debate began. Was it iconic or completely out of place? And just when people thought they had seen it all, something even stranger happened. Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau together at Coachella. No one saw that coming. Katy kept it simple: white tee, miniskirt, chunky boots. effortlessly casual. Meanwhile, Trudeau looked like any other off-duty dad, jeans, backward cap, blending into the crowd. But the internet didn't care about the outfits. It cared about the pairing, and within minutes, speculation exploded. Because Coachella isn't just about what you wear, it's about who you're seen with. Then came the subtle moments, the quieter statements. Anya Taylor-Joy moved through the festival with minimalism, clean lines, sharp black tones, no chaos, just precision. Teyana Taylor, on the other hand, leaned into risk, a liquid silver netted gown that shimmered like something from the future. It was bold, maybe too bold, the kind of look that splits opinions instantly. And that's where Coachella lives now, in that tension between admiration and confusion. Meanwhile, Emma Roberts tried the off-duty aesthetic, but instead of effortless, it felt unfinished. Satin bloomers, heavy boots, a look that didn't quite connect. In contrast, Camila Cabello kept it soft. White tones, light fabrics, movement. Nothing loud, but it worked. And then came the power circle. Lewis Hamilton and Kim Kardashian, two icons from completely different worlds, moving through the same space. He stayed understated, she stayed signature, and somehow it made perfect sense. Nearby, the Kardashian-Jenner sisters created their own moment. Kourtney Kardashian brought dark lace energy, Kendall Jenner stayed sporty and minimal, and Kylie Jenner softened everything with playful textures. Different styles, same spotlight. But here's where the story gets deeper, because Coachella didn't become this overnight. Years ago, it was something else entirely. Back in 2010, Lindsay Lohan walked those same grounds wearing chaotic layers, gladiator sandals, and oversized accessories. At the time, it felt messy, but looking back, it defined an era. Then came 2012. Nina Dobrev and Ian Somerhalder embodied that effortless festival romance. Flowy fabrics, relaxed energy. It felt real, unfiltered. And then, of course, Rihanna changed everything. Her messy, rebellious style didn't follow rules, and that's exactly why it worked. But not every risk paid off. Katy Perry's early Coachella looks? Confusing, disconnected, even chaotic. And yet, those misses became part of the story. Because Coachella isn't about perfection, it's about experimentation. In 2014, Jared Leto blurred the line between fashion and performance. Was it intentional? Was it random? No one really knew, but people talked about it. And that's what mattered. By 2015, Gigi Hadid brought back simplicity. Barefoot, flowing white dress, effortless beauty. A reminder that sometimes less really is more. Then came 2018, and everything changed. Cardi B brought chaos, loud, colorful, overwhelming. But in that same year, Beyoncé delivered something else entirely. Precision, power, perfection. Her performance wasn't just iconic, it redefined what Coachella could be. Suddenly, this wasn't just a festival, it was a stage for cultural moments. By 2019, Ariana Grande stepped into that space with control and confidence. And right beside her, Billie Eilish rejected expectations completely, proving that individuality always wins. Fast forward to now, and everything feels bigger, louder, more calculated. Because Coachella is no longer just about music, it's about branding, influence, virality, even controversy. When Julia Fox stepped out in 2025 with a barely there outfit, the internet exploded. Some called it bold, others called it attention-seeking. But either way, it worked, because people couldn't stop talking about it. And that's the truth behind Coachella now. It's not about fitting in, it's about standing out, sometimes beautifully, sometimes awkwardly, sometimes controversially, but always intentionally. Because every look is a message, every appearance is strategic, and every moment is designed to be remembered. So when you look at Coachella today, you're not just watching a festival, you're watching a reflection of culture itself. The obsession with image, the pressure to evolve, the need to stay relevant, and the fear of being forgotten. Because in a place where everyone is trying to be iconic, only a few actually succeed. And the real question is, who will still matter when the lights go out and the desert goes silent?